Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to our fourth webinar of today in our 16 webinar series this year. Joining us today is our topic for today is going to be multi-channel member engagement. We're excited to hear about that. A couple of housekeeping items here. If you would please keep your microphones on mute. If you have any questions, you can use the chat function, use the little drop-down selector, direct those questions to AIEC, and Brian or myself will moderate those questions to our presenters today. If you haven't had a chance to attend any of our webinars in the past, those are available at aiec.coop/webinar weeks. Feel free to go out and view those. This webinar, along with our future webinars, will also be available in a recorded format for you to view. Brian?
I will go ahead and do introductions. We have HomeServe with us today. We have Brianna Gavoni. She is the Senior Manager of Business Development. And we also have Kimberly Daly, who is the Manager of Inside Sales at HomeServe. So with that, I will hand it off to you guys.
Hi, everyone. Just want to say thank you guys so much for giving us the opportunity to be here and present to you guys. I'm sure there are a few familiar faces out there as I presented to you guys quite a few years ago, I think back in 2017. I'm here today, as Brian said, with my colleague, Kim Daly, and we're going to speak to you today about how co-ops can deepen their engagement with their members in key demographic segments by educating them and offering value-added services. Now more than ever, your members are financially stressed and in need of solutions to ensure their homes are safe, comfortable, and in good working order. HomeServe has a long history of working with cooperatives and utilities to provide services that enhance satisfaction, offer protection from costly home repairs, and help to educate homeowners on making more energy efficient decisions when it comes to repairing or replacing appliances. Over the last 17 years, we have partnered with over 1,000 utilities, cooperatives, and municipalities, allowing us to offer home repair plans to over 4.5 million homeowners. More importantly, our local pre-vetted contractors have performed over 3.7 million repairs, saving residents $185 million just last year alone. And we've accomplished all of this while maintaining a customer satisfaction rating of 96% or higher. HomeServe is a proud member of the NRECA and Touchstone Energy and is aligned with these organizations on the most important issues of community, service, and reliability. Through these relationships, NRECA and Touchstone members can offer HomeServe's full suite of repair plans to their members at no cost to the cooperative. And your members receive a discount on the cost of our repair plans. In Illinois specifically, we've partnered with over 44 utilities, cooperatives, and municipalities. Coles Moultrie and Southwestern Electric are two of those. Across those partnerships, 33,000 Illinois residents have signed up for a HomeServe plan, and most have purchased more than one. This demonstrates that your residents really do see value in our plans and have chosen to purchase more than one plan to cover the multiple systems within their home. Our 46 contractor networks that are already established in the state have made over 11,000 repairs, saving residents over $6.7 million in out-of-pocket home repair costs. HomeServe is a leading provider of home repair plans, offering affordably priced protection to over 4.5 million Americans across the country. These plans cover exterior electric wiring, interior electric, gas line, water heaters, heating, cooling. We also have a surge plan as well, if you're interested in that. What really sets us apart from others is our dedication to the customer, putting them at the heart of every decision, as well as our extensive experience, which ensures that your members are receiving a fair, low-priced product that offers just the right amount of coverage to make sure that the majority of claims require no out-of-pocket costs from the homeowner. Additionally, our partners have said that these programs help to increase member engagement and satisfaction with the cooperative. In light of the pandemic, we are spending a lot more time at home, putting a lot more stress and wear and tear on our appliances and systems. It is more important than ever to have solutions in place so that when these systems fail, your members have the means to repair them quickly. It is also important to note that the financial implications of the pandemic have greatly affected people's ability to come up with a few $100s to pay for a home emergency. A recent Marketplace Edison survey that I was reading said that nearly half of Americans would find it difficult to pay an unexpected $250 expense. And as you guys know, home repairs often cost a lot more than that. Illinois is still experiencing about 6.5% unemployment, double that of 2019. And with a majority of homes being over 50 years old, with all this increased wear and tear, they will be in dire need of system upgrades and repairs. And of course, the pandemic is causing issues for cooperatives as well. The NRECA estimates that COVID-19 will cost electric cooperatives about $10 billion in lost revenue by 2022. As you know, this revenue loss can dramatically affect how you serve your members. So with all the added wear and tear on our home appliances and systems, it is more important than ever to have solutions in place so that when these systems fail, your members can repair them quickly. Our programs are convenient, providing your members with access to a claims hotline that allows them to speak with a live person 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, even holidays. Our call center is located in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and it is run completely by HomeServe, which allows us to have a lot more oversight and provide a lot more training to our call center representatives, which then ensures that your members receive the best service possible. HomeServe's fully vetted contractors provide peace of mind. We do background checks, drug tests, ensure access and use of appropriate PPE, as well as routine quality assurance checks. We also guarantee our repairs for 1 year. Lastly, your members can enjoy our services with no deductibles, no trip fees, or call-out charges. Our plans are affordably priced, and your members are free to opt out at any time, even if they've already filed a claim. Should they choose to opt out, we will reimburse them for the remaining term, less any claims already paid out. This ability to cancel at any time ensures that we are there for your members when they need us. However, if their circumstances change, there's no penalty or disadvantage should they need to cancel. Through our experience across so many partnerships, as well as research conducted by HomeServe and our partners, we know that consumers expect their cooperative to be a trusted advisor and provider of energy-related solutions. When something goes wrong in their home, they expect the cooperative to help them fix it. Members are also looking for services beyond the meter, and numerous surveys demonstrate that the member feels more favorably toward their cooperative when offered solutions. Here are just a few data points from numerous utility and cooperative homeowner surveys. One that I would like to bring to your attention is that third-party research of homeowners showed that 66% believed their satisfaction with the cooperative would increase if they offered a helpful solution. And 78% believe that the cooperative should educate them on repairs and preventative measures. Just some food for thought. 87% of adults 65% and older desire to age in place, and only 1% of housing stock is equipped for them to do so. And with the pandemic, this has become even more difficult. Home maintenance is a key factor for aging Americans wishing to remain in their own homes. In Illinois, over 2 million residents fall into this category. Repair plans enhance safety for seniors wishing to age in place by proactively addressing problems before they get worse. They are typically on budgeted income, and these repair plans make sure they do not have to come up with large sums when an emergency happens. Our short and defined response times allow our contractors to address issues quickly, And we have enhanced safety protocols put in place, including a picture and name of the technician sent to the homeowner in advance of the appointment so that they can verify that the correct person is showing up at their door. Our contractors undergo background checks and prudent vetting, and we have provided training and PPE to make sure that our contractors and your members stay safe during appointments. Another budget-conscious group are those that fall into the low to moderate income segments. Our research shows that over 1.7 million households have an annual income of less than $45,000 a year in Illinois. Repair plans can be a predictable component of a homeowner's monthly budget to protect against major unexpected repair expenses. Our programs enhance safety and energy efficiency for LMI homeowners, ensuring systems are performing optimally and reducing usage of space heaters, hot pots, and other hazardous equipment, while also helping to keep electric bills as low as possible. Why should you care about millennials? Well, they are the fastest growing segment of home buyers right now, with over 38% of the market share. And unfortunately, most of them, about 63%, say they regret buying a house, citing hidden costs such as annual maintenance being the #1 complaint. If you have a millennial at home or no one, I'm sure you can relate to our do-it-for-me attitude. Millennials have ditched their parents' do-it-yourself mindset and do not have the same skill set to fix common issues around the house. They like smart technology as a way to make their homes more energy efficient and save them time. And they're more likely to use online resources to make decisions related to their home. They often prefer to support companies that give back to the community and help them to make better, more informed decisions. By offering our plans, you provide millennials with a solution to their ongoing maintenance problem. You earn some street cred by offering them a solution with an app so they don't have to actually call anyone. And you're helping them to make better, more energy efficient decisions. To take a break from us speaking, I wanted to play you guys a clip from a recent roundtable webinar we hosted entitled Innovation in the New Era of Customer Engagement. This is Mary Ann Cristiano, Director of Marketing, Advertising, and Digital from Touchstone Energy, speaking about engagement strategies for millennial members.
There's so many ways to communicate, and we still continue the whole adage of 7 times, 7 different ways to get your message across. Social is key, particularly with millennials. Your website, it's a front door to your cooperative. And there's so many things you can do with your website. You can put different modules on to attract certain information. For instance, with our cooperatives, we have a capital credits module that you can have on there. So you can go on and see how much is owed to you, which is very important to this segment. You can also have a live chat. We know that millennials really like to focus on text or email. Phone calls are not really something that reaches them as well. So having a live chat helps you in that manner. And with text and email, it's really important that you have a very clean database so that you can reach your audiences, whether they're millennials or anyone else. So make sure that's really accurate. Also, extended reality, which includes augmented reality and virtual reality, has become really popular. It's immersing people in an experience. For instance, Tri-State G&T in Colorado did one with a whole wind turbine, so you could actually feel the experience of going up the wind turbine and what was actually happening. So these are really great ways to engage your members in new ways. And also placing media on various digital platforms using connected TV, like Hulu or Discovery Go. That is something that we do at Touchstone Energy. And using loyalty cards or apps. At Touchstone Energy, we have the Co-op Connections app, which focuses on online cashback shopping. So these are additional ways that people can save money, and saving money is really important to the millennial segment. So, and it also ties to community efforts, restaurants, farm to table is really popular with this group. So it also shows that you're participating in with your businesses in your cooperative area. Smart tech is really big. Alexa, Ecobee, everybody wants to control everything in their home, from the lights to electricity, to sensors in your bedrooms, all of that to control and save money. And do-it-yourselfers, they're really big on that. One way you can actually encourage interactive behavior is to do a do-it-yourself project. And when you're doing that do-it-yourself project, you have the opportunity to add, if you do a live event, kind of like a Zoom with your members, you can do a live chat. So it's a little bit different than the YouTube video where you're doing it on your own, trying to find something. So these are all various ways that you can participate and get new engagement with your millennial members. There's so many ways.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kim Daly, and thank you again for allowing us joining with us. So we've talked a little bit about why these programs are important to your members. I wanted to discuss with you the benefits to cooperatives. First of all, homeowner education. HomeServe reaches out to your members only through direct mail. So you don't have to worry about your members getting phone calls, unwarranted phone calls, us going door to door, getting emails. We simply send out 4 direct mail pieces to your members. The direct mail pieces are designed to be educational. They educate your members on their exterior electric line responsibilities, as well as offer solutions to all of their home repair problems. In addition, our plan also has a revenue share offered back to the cooperative. The revenue is paid back to the cooperative annually on new and renewed policies. Many cooperatives have lost significant income due to the pandemic, and our revenue share can help you offset some of those losses or fund some programs that may have been dropped as a result. Some cooperatives use the revenue share for like an Operation Roundup, or you can use it to fund a scholarship fund. It is just a nice way to subsidize some of those programs within the cooperative that right now it might be a struggle to find the funds to place there. Our program also helps economic growth by providing jobs to local contractor networks. We pay our contractors fast, usually within 15 days, and the work is guaranteed for 1 year. Through our partnership with HomeServe, your cooperative would also receive funding for pro bono repairs for lower income members through our HomeServe Cares program. Our HomeServe Cares program is really awesome. It does provide, we have a 4-pillar system. I'm not going to get into it now. I will address it in a slide later on, but it is something that the cooperative would have access to through a partnership with HomeServe. Another nice feature of the program is there's minimal effort is required to offer our program to your members. The program costs absolutely nothing for the cooperative to participate. Our plans are a great way to offer additional services to your members without having to run them yourselves. The co-op has complete oversight of the program. We cannot communicate with your members without your approval first, and you dedicate the plans that are offered. Finally, HomeServe programs increase member satisfaction with cooperative by providing additional touch points, boosting engagement and satisfaction. Who doesn't want to hear from their cooperative? And it's really nice when your members call in with a problem to provide them with some type of a solution. Our program is really simple to execute. Your members would receive a few public awareness letters that they can opt in or enroll in our program. As I stated before, the letters are designed to be educational, tells your members a little bit about what their responsibilities are, and then gives them optional programs to help them with different repair problems within the home. We also provide them with an 800 number or a web. They can contact us through the web if they have questions or they want to sign up for a program. Our US-based call center answers claims 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and dispatches local contractors out to make those repairs for your members. We use only local contractors to ensure compliance within local codes, and we also want to keep the money in your local economy. Our contractor calls your member directly, so once they hear from our call center, they will contact they will contact your member directly to arrange a convenient time to come visit or make that repair. Once the work is complete, the member signs off on it and the contractor sends an invoice to us. Your members are surveyed on their experience and the cooperative is kept informed through regular reporting. An example of how our plans deliver value, we recently upgraded our exterior electric coverage to include damage from storms. This is very important because in keeping members' outages to a minimum, because it affects member satisfaction with cooperatives. So storm coverage includes, falling trees, branches, high winds, ice, in addition to normal wear and tear. Electric vehicles are growing in the area for cooperatives. HomeServe is piloting plans to enable cooperatives to help enhance the member experience for charging. The idea is to add EV charging to our existing interior electric program. It would be just another add-on that your members can opt into if they have a need for a charging plan for their electric vehicle. I stated earlier that after the contractor is done, they send the invoice to HomeServe. That triggers a customer satisfaction survey to go out to your members. We use 2 platforms to measure post-claim satisfaction. The Dispatch Me survey is distributed via text to members who have provided a mobile number. It will go immediately after the job is complete. In addition, we have a reputation.com is distributed via email. Like I stated earlier, those surveys come out immediately following the completion of the job. It's a very brief survey and it's a 5-star rating. 5, of course, is the best. 1 would be the least desirable. We consistently maintain very high satisfaction scores, and we have an A+ rating through the Better Business Bureau. In the event of a negative review that's anything below 3 stars, the customer receives a message apologizing for the service, not meeting their expectations, and it triggers a phone call from our call center to see what HomeServe can do to make your member happy with that service. In addition, the cooperative will receive portal access to all information. So you'll be able to go into a portal, you'll be able to see how many of your members have signed up, the programs they've signed up for, if they filed a claim, and their satisfaction with that claim. So there is complete transparency with the cooperative on everything we do. HomeServe Cares. I spoke a little bit earlier about our HomeServe Cares Foundation. This is one of the personal favorite aspects of our program or of our organization. I think Brianna would agree with me. Our Cares Foundation has a long legacy of giving back to communities and helping homeowners in need. The foundation is a 4-pillar corporate social responsibility program, which includes grant funding for community-based projects, employment and other assistance for veterans, employee charitable giving and volunteerism, and lastly, pro bono repair jobs for disadvantaged citizens. We welcome the opportunity to learn about and assist your members who are in need. In this time of financial hardship, we are now going to share with you another video through Southwestern Electric Cooperative. It is one of their members that has got a CARES program. He needed a ramp for his wheelchair to access in and out of his home. It is just another nice example of how we help not only your members, but also veterans.
Weather out here is unpredictable. Each season is different. Last season here, we had snow and a little bit of ice. I couldn't get down my own ramp to the truck. Just me and my wife, and she is unable to do it herself too. So it ended up being locked in my house until the kids came out here. It took several days when they got out here. A lot of people can't afford to have a carport put in, more or less have a wire moved, and I could never afford it. I had to seek out help. I called every place I could think of. I got a hold of my electric company. A lady at the electric company got me in contact with a lady named Paris. And she started calling around, talking to people, and finding information out for me. And they came back and told me they found some place to help me out. I was very happy because I need just to get out of the weather.
They had the overhead service coming into the house, and they just need to take it down underground because they're at a carport or garage on that end of the house where the meter loop was at. The gentleman needs a ramp to get down, and he needs a carport in the wintertime. So also the main disconnect has been lowered to 42 inches since he's in a wheelchair. That way he can come down the ramp onto the pad and turn the power off going into his house.
If anybody's out there need help, call your local power company. Ask them questions. Don't be afraid, because everybody needs help sometime or another.
Brianna, can I say one more thing before we go to the next slide? James reached out to Southwestern Electric Cooperative with a problem. He needed this ramp. And I just wanted to reiterate that HomeServe did provide the coverage for that, and it cost absolutely nothing for James. There was no out-of-pocket cost to him at all.
Or to the cooperative. HomeServe covered the whole thing.
Or to the cooperative, I apologize. Yeah.
So one last thing we wanted to mention, and this is another new program in addition to our, new add since the last time I spoke with you guys. We've added the additional protections for exterior electric. We have some new products such as electric charging stations. We also now have this new benefit, which is we're offering to help cooperatives pay their touchstone dues. In my discussions with cooperatives over the last few months, really since kind of the pandemic started, a few have mentioned that their G&Ts are no longer able to cover the touchstone dues. And with everything going on right now and the cooperatives being unable to collect on a lot of bills, some cooperatives were considering having to drop out of the touchstone program. As a member of the touchstone program ourselves, we really see the value in their services, education, and programs. And the last thing that we wanted was for cooperatives not to have access to it. So we came up with this program where we will cover your touchstone dues for 1 year to help you get through 2021. It's good to mention that this is in addition to the incremental revenue from the program that Kim already mentioned. So you guys will still receive that 10% commission on all plans sold and renewed, throughout the partnership. And in an effort to give back to the community, each year our techs will perform one home repair job for a disadvantaged homeowner at no out-of-pocket cost through our HomeServe Cares Foundation. This means that you guys as the cooperative can bring any homeowner to our attention, let us know of the problem, and then we will make the steps necessary to get a contractor out there, fix the problem that's going on, and the homeowner nor the cooperative will be on the hook for anything whatsoever, other than just putting us in touch and kind of connecting those dots. This is a great way for you guys to help us give back. by letting us know of a member that is in need. In order to qualify for this, we just ask that you partner with us for a minimum of 3 years. Typically, our partnership agreements last for 3 to 5 years, depending on the cooperative and what you guys were interested in. We also ask that if possible, you provide names and addresses of your members. And this is really important to point out. We're not just looking, for this member information just for, no reason. We are the first mail piece that we're sending out is very educational, and it clearly states what the member's customer responsibility is for their exterior electric lines. Those vary from utility to utility, from cooperative to cooperative. And in order to make sure that only your members are receiving that correct information, the last thing we'd want is someone that is not a member of your cooperative to receive this letter telling them that they're responsible for X, Y, and Z when maybe their utility already covers that. So in order to ensure that, we do ask that you provide names and addresses. We don't need phone numbers. We don't need account numbers. We don't need anything else. And also it's good to point out that that is public information. It is on the outside of the utility bill. So with our existing cooperative partners, we haven't had any issues with sharing that information. Now, if for some reason you guys would prefer not to do that, fear not, there are other options. We can do a direct options or a matchback process to ensure that we're still only sending out those educational mailers to your members. In addition, we ask that you offer at least exterior electric and 2 other plans. Most of our cooperative partners to date have decided to offer all of our plans. In addition, even some of our cooperatives have offered our water line and sewer line plans as well, because the local water utility did not offer them and they felt like they were valuable. So we ask that you at least offer a minimum of 3 plans to your members and approve at least 4 mailings per year. This is the end of our presentation, and I would love to open it up to any more questions that you guys have. Kim and I are both here to answer anything you guys might have questions about.
Yeah, we have had a few questions come in, so I'll go through those now. What is the general price range for the plans you offer?
Perfect question. So we have the plan pricing and coverage. This is just what kind of I suggest for you guys. We do have different levels of pricing and coverages available, but this is what I recommend. So most of our plans range from $5 to $15 a month, all with ample coverage limits. So for example, exterior electric line is $5.99 a month, and we have $5,000 of coverage. Our water heater is $849, and we have $1,000 to repair or replace the water heater. Now, we've really put a lot of thought into making sure that these plans offer the correct amount of value to your homeowners. And just some food for thought, even if you were to put, say, $849 for our water heater plan, if you were to take $849 and put it aside in your savings account every single month, which no one ever does, but if you actually did it, you would have to do that for 10 years before you got the value that we're offering to your members in 1 year. So that shows that your member would have to stay on a HomeServe plan for over 10 years before the plan was no longer valuable to them. And if you guys know anything about water heaters, they often break within 10 years. So therefore, that homeowner is going to have had a replacement or at least needed a repair to make this plan well worth it for them. So that's just a little food for thought.
Thank you.
Plan pricing?
Go ahead, sorry.
No, that's okay. I was just gonna see if there's any other plan, if anyone wanted me to call it any other specific plan pricing or coverages.
I'm not seeing any specific questions on any of those, but thank you for putting that slide up. That definitely helps give a little more detail. How can a cooperative take advantage of HomeServe cares for its members?
So after you partner with us, you guys will have access right from the get-go. So if you know of a member right now who does not have the funds to make a repair, all you do is you reach out to HomeServe. You have a dedicated account manager. You'll reach out to that account manager and make them aware, provide the homeowner's name, the address, and a brief description of the problem. We'll then reach out directly to the homeowner, triage the problem, see if, figure out exactly what it entails. And then we'll start reaching out to our contractor networks to see who we can have that is available to help solve that problem for the homeowner. We will then dispatch the contractor, make the repair, shake the homeowner's hand, and they're all set. They have their problem is now solved and there's no out-of-pocket cost.
One last question came in. How does the commission to the cooperative work?
So the commission works, it's a 10% commission off of every plan sold and renewed throughout the partnership. So if you're partnered with us for 5 years, every single time a plan is purchased and then or renewed, you guys would receive a revenue share, 10% of that.
Brianna, I've just got one question for, is HomeServe available to attend co-op annual meetings? I know some of our members do annual meetings and they have, different services come in and set up a booth.
Yeah, I've actually personally attended quite a few annual meetings. I attended Kohl's Moultrie's annual meeting when we first started out the partnership, brought some, tchotchkes and some little stress balls and things like that. I talked to a lot of the members, gave them a little bit of insight into the program. And it was really great to actually kind of put a face to the folks that we would potentially be helping down the road. So yes, we're definitely and very excited to attend annual meetings as well.
Excellent, very good. Well, Brianna and Kim, we want to thank you so much for presenting for us today. This was very informational. Real quick, if you could, how do we get in contact with you if we're interested?
Absolutely. So our information is here. You have our email addresses and our phone numbers as well. If you guys can shoot us an email, give us a call, and we'd be happy to set up a meeting where we can chat one-on-one with you, figure out what best will work for you. All of these programs, everything that we've presented today is really customizable. And so it can really be tailored to fit each individual cooperative. So we're looking forward to having some conversations with you guys.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much. And again, there's contact information up on the screen. And, as always, you can reach out to myself, Brian, or Ashley, and we can get you in contact with Brianna or Kim. Brianna, Kim, thank you so much for presenting for us today. Our next webinar series will be held next Tuesday. So if you haven't had an opportunity to register, be on the lookout for an agenda. Brian will send those out, and you can go out to aiec.coop/webinar weeks and register for those future webinars. As always, this presentation along with the others will be available on our website for you to review. And with that, I think that concludes our webinar series for today. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys. Have a great day.
Thank
Bye.
you.